Fancy seeing you here! I don't know. Welcome to another video. Hope you're very well. Welcome to another episode of the Unnamed Prep series. Today, we are officially 5 weeks and 5 days out. 5-5. Which is sick. Just finished up 4 hours worth of work, which was definitely fueled by fucking caffeine. So it's only right that I've been fueled by caffeine for the last 4 or 5 hours to go and train fueled by caffeine. By the way, if you're in the UK and you have an espresso machine, Tesco's do this like finest French vanilla one, and it's the best. The best. I'm also I'm unsure, does it contain calories? It smells like it does. And I've had 3 of them. But anyway, outfit check. We have the... I fucking hate people who do that. We're just gonna go and train. I'm actually not gonna wear this because it's terrible. But anyway, no one cares about your outfit. No one cares where you got the shoes from. No one cares where you got your fucking trackies from. Just go and train, you fucking dweeb. Also, with your permission, I'm gonna do a voiceover because I fucking want to. Alright, see you at the gym.
Yeah, people, what's good? Hope you're well. I thought I'd do a voiceover today because essentially, number one, I haven't done a voiceover in a hot minute. Just basically explaining my push session, but also like this whole reason why I kind of started this YouTube journey was to document my training, right? And I don't feel like I'm documenting my training a whole lot. So, yeah, here's my fucking training. So in this push workout, we are actually starting with lateral raises. We actually do 2 sets of this, one in an 8 to 15 rep range, then one in a 15 to 20 rep range. We also do a mechanical drop set. If you're unfamiliar what kind of mechanical drop sets are, I just turn around. So essentially I'm working in the lengthened and shortened mechanical drop set, baby. But yeah, that's basically it. This machine is really cool for that situation as well, because essentially it just, yeah, you can't really, there's not many machines where you can literally just do it one way then the other and it'd be classed as a mechanical drop set. But this is a rare one. So yeah, that's a doozy. That always lights up my delts, which is fantastic because I have shit delts, but hopefully they're growing somewhat. I suppose in prep they're not growing that much, but anyway, it be lit. Next up we have a shoulder press. This is actually one of them movements where I've actually increased numbers the whole of prep. I've actually managed to stack a 10 and a 5 on this as well. So it's a stack plus 10 and 5. And I've actually managed to increase 2 reps since the start of prep. Ask me how. How? I have no idea. But it's just one of the movements where I have majorly kind of connected with. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm just quite decently strong at overhead pressing. The rest of me is not that strong, but yeah, overhead pressing is one of them ones where I can, yeah, I suppose I'm just strong there. Next up we have the chest press, which is actually my, I suppose, my main pressing movement. I don't actually have any other pressing movement except this in my rotation at the minute. My chest volume is actually very fucking low at the minute. Like I'm actually maintaining my chest growth or my chest or my pecs, whatever, on, I suppose, like 4 sets of chest, which is really fuck all when you think about it. That's not 4 sets in this workout, by the way. That's 4 sets total. So I do 2 sets of chest press. In a minute, you'll see me do a pec deck, and then in my upper session, I actually do 1 set of pec deck as well. And that's it. That's all I need, right? I think there's a very common misconception that you need to do a whole lot of fucking volume within a deficit to retain muscle tissue, but yeah, we're proving that's not correct. As long as training intensity is fucking on point, you'll be able to retain muscle that way. So you see how, I suppose, intensely, or what the intensity is like in terms of my chest press. It's hard not to retain tissue when you train like that, right? So yeah, I think like the general kind of or the general thought process is that, yeah, just because you're in a fat loss phase, yeah, you need a lot of volume to retain tissue, but yeah, if training intensity is there, you don't. Next up we have the Nautilus pec deck. I've never ever got on with pec decks. I always find them to be too front delty. Even like cable flies for me, they're just a bit too much front delt, not enough pec. This is the only machine I've ever gone on where I've actually been like, wow, I can actually feel my pec, and hardly any front delt. So yeah, very happy with this. Very happy to have this machine. We've actually got this machine in Kratos, and we've actually got it in La Coach. So yeah, very blessed to have this in the rotation for sure. And then we basically do some arm work. I didn't actually film all of the arm work because, man, it's fucking boring. But basically I do 2 sets of triceps, and then I do biceps, and then I do 2 sets of triceps again. I do this movement here, which is a fucking doozy. If you've got a Bravo system, cable Bravo system, or something similar, like a Prime Fitness one or a Life Fitness one, try this movement because it's ridiculous. Then I basically just pull the cables down. I do a D-handled curl, and then basically what I do is pull them back to where they are and just do a press down or a push down. I just basically go the other way. But that's in essence my push session all in one. Not snazzy in any way. It's a fun fact as well. This push session has been the same push session that I've had in for nearly 24 months. So if you're thinking about changing your split every 4.5 seconds, or changing your training days every 4.5 seconds, yeah, just go back to that, because yeah, I think people change their splits all too much, and it has caused a lot of fucking growth. So yeah, very happy with the physique so far. You'll see the physique in just a second, but very happy with the physique. A lot more fat to come off in my opinion, but we're slowly getting there. Anyway, back to the vlog.
Another fantastic session. Another fantastic session in the books, which is good. Especially like, I suppose like this late into prep. I suppose it is fairly late into prep. I mean, technically I'm what, like 6 weeks, like 5 weeks out, etc. So yeah, it's cool to see like training numbers, etc. just holding. But it's definitely getting harder, not necessarily to hold numbers, but it's definitely getting like harder as a whole in terms of like prep. And I like caught myself a couple of times at the weekend almost like not complaining about prep, but definitely being a bit like moany about prep, like the low energy and stuff like that. And I think in times like that, you have to really talk to yourself in the mirror. And what I mean by that is that this is my own fucking decision to diet. And I'm not saving the world by doing this. This is a very fucking selfish endeavor. And there are people that are quite literally going to war and are actually starving in the world. And I'm catching myself like just being a little bit moany that I'm like tired, I'm cold all the time, and I'm hungry. Like, I've realistically got nothing, absolutely nothing to complain about, especially because it's self-inflicted. Like, I could go to Tesco Express right now and go and get all the food in the whole entire world, and all my problems would be probably solved. Like, the beard would still be there, that problem would still be there, but like the low energy and stuff like that, that would all go. So yeah, whilst dieting is like harsh, whilst it's aggressive, whilst it's very, I suppose, life invasive, you just have to tell yourself at all times it's self-inflicted and you're not gonna die. And there's people in much worse positions than you. That's what you have to tell yourself. And that's what I'm telling myself. So yeah, very, very fucking busy day today. Hope you're well. I'm gonna leave you guys to it. But yeah, I think essentially this vlog was gonna be about like the harsh effects of dieting, but at the same time, it's like, I have nothing to complain about. My life is pretty fucking good. So yeah, peace. I'll see you guys in the next one.